experience at Dukes and Boots, you know, I got my boots on the ground. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some say Atlanta, but it's really Hampton. So Dukes and Boots, I can't even cap on Dukes and Boots. You know, for me, I saw the flyer, I'm like, it look fire. I'm expecting it to be fire. But bro, so I copped that expensive ticket just because it's like it just looked fire. Everybody was hyping it up, this, that. You hear all the chatter, and it wasn't even that for real. Because first off, with the parking situation was straight up horrible. So it took me like an hour just to park. In the head, it's a lot of walking, bro. A lot of walking. And when we get to the staircase, it's basically a one way in, one way out, and it's only like 2 steps on each side. So it's kind of jam packed with people trying to get in, people trying to get out. But it wasn't as hyped up as it was for real, because when you got in there, it was just a lot of standing around, people sitting down, and plus it was extremely hot outside. They had one area that was like, it was extremely ducked off. Like, you just had to know it was back there. You just had to been walking around just to really see it. But they had games, basketball, mechanical bull, zip lining, some slides, stuff that people would look for and, would want to have fun. And I didn't know that. I thought it was free for everybody, but apparently it was just, the first 50 people. They get a free wristband. Other than that, you got to pay $20. So that made sense of why that area was never lit. Even the vendors, I'm not going to say it was extremely ducked off, but it was kind of ducked off as well. Like, if you weren't doing a lot of walking, you were just never going to come upon where the vendors were selling their merchandise at. And that area too, it was barely any people in that area as well. I hate to say it, but I just feel like the Atlanta Dukes and Boots Festival was really just a money grab. They just wanted something to make that bread. And I know at events they do stuff to make a profit, because even at the college football games, the water be overpriced, but water for $6 is crazy work. Water for $6? Yeah, all right.